Good day everyone, and welcome back to the Long Dark Survival Tutorial now. We're picking up not at all where we left off. Picking up right here at the Mountaineer's Hut in Timberwolf Mountain. Now originally I was going to go up directly from here and show you how to get to the summit, but it's kind of late in the day for that, so I figured I'm just going to do a quick little episode on a couple other aspects of survival. Namely, fishing and trapping. Let's get started. Oops. If I can get out the door without bashing myself in the face with it. Boom. Door shut. First, let's talk about trapping. In order to trap, what you need to do is find a rabbit grove. A rabbit grove is basically any spot where you see rabbits hopping around. They're pretty common. And I happen to know that there's one right on the eastern side of Crystal Lake, but I'm going to pick up these stones. I'll show you what another way to catch rabbits involves using stones. There should be some rabbits in this area if I remember correctly. No rabbits here. Well, I guess maybe the rabbits are all eaten up. That's okay. Well, there's another rabbit grove down yonder this way. Follow the deer. He knows where the rabbits are. Now you may notice I picked up these stones. These stones are considered a weapon, so the 2 key will bring these up. Now let's see if I can't find this rabbit grove. There's one not too far away from Mountaineer's Hut. I think there's one over towards the west here a bit. Ooh, windy. Fortunately, I can close now, so wind's not a big deal. Aha, there we go. See those rabbits? That means it's a rabbit grove. Now, there's 2 ways to get rabbits. One way is like this. With a rock, you can hit the darn thing. Unfortunately, they only stay down for a very short time, so... Oop, yeah. There you go. It's actually... You can... stun them with stones. They do come back when you chase them off, so. Don't worry, we can try again, see if it's better, but. I mean, stunning rabbits is not a terrible way to get them. If you need rabbit quickly, it's probably the fastest way to get one. Where's that? No, pick it up. You can. Once you got the rabbit, you can either left click to kill it, or right click to release it. We're gonna kill it. There you go. As you can see, now we have 1 smelly arrow. That basically means that we are a target for wolf bears, timber wolves. There's no timber wolves on Timberwolf Mountain. So, what we're gonna do now is, this is a more efficient way of getting rabbits that doesn't require you to throw rocks at Madman or Madwoman. do that, you get a snare, which you can find or craft, but I happen to have found this one in the angler's den. So you just put it right here in the rabbit grove. Now you just have to wait about 12 hours, and there's a chance that you might have a rabbit in your snare. FYI, if you sketch this area, it should show a rabbit grove on the map. Okay, I'm a little surprised it doesn't show, but I know there's a rabbit grove here because there's, well, rabbits. You can also shoot rabbits with a weapon, but it's a pretty silly thing to do. It's a waste of ammo. Look at that. There you go. Hopefully I didn't just decimate the local rabbit population too badly. The rabbits are pretty small, so you can kind of carry them around. Here the wolves eat now. Those wolves are gonna smell me from a mile away with these rabbits on me. So I better be really careful. Fortunately, we have no wolves in the way. So the best thing to do is take these rabbits indoors and plop them down inside somewhere, wherever you want. They're under food. There we go. We got 2 rabbits. Oh. Time to it's late afternoon, that's fine. One other thing I'm going to show you just before we go fishing is a way to get firewood. Now you can pick up sticks, but sticks are fairly inefficient. You need a lot of sticks to... They're fairly heavy for the amount of burn time you get. So a more efficient way to get firewood is by breaking up limbs. You can either use a hacksaw, which I have here, or a hatchet. The hatchet is faster. You can also use an improvised hatchet, which I'll show you how to make later. But we'll break this up. It takes 45 minutes, and it'll give us 3 chunks of wood. Be careful when doing this where there's predators, because you can get attacked. You can, if the weather changes, you can also freeze while doing this, so be careful where you chop. Let's have some airline food, that'll fill up the stomach a bit. Now, we're gonna go to this. To go fishing, you need to find an ice fishing hut, like this one over here on Crystal Lake. Now, there's ice fishing huts in several different regions, and some of them are on fresh water, some are on salt water, some are on fresh water, obviously. But you can go fishing on salt water too. But you'll catch different types of fish. Here you can catch lake whitefish and what's the other one? Smallmouth bass. And in the saltwater, you can catch rainbow trout and coho salmon. Now, to go fishing, you will need a few things. Firstly, you'll need fishing tackle, and you'll also need a tool to break the ice in the hole. Now, assuming you have both these things, you use your tool and you break up the ice. Crowbar is a good tool for this because it has a few other purposes, but I left mine behind, so we're going to use the hatchet. You can use a heavy hammer to do this too. Now, to fish, you just click on the hole and click how long you want to fish. And we start fishing. Ooh, that's a big fish.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
So you can see I've been smelly now. The ice fishing huts do have a potbelly stove in them. Always. And this will be very useful if you're getting cold while you're fishing. Light the stove. And you'll stay warm. I'll fish for another hour. How about that? Because why not? Nothing? That was a nice night. Let's do some night fishing. Why not? That's a good fish. That's a big fish. Ooh, I'm getting all the fish now.
Something's gotta go.
Alright. That's a lot of fish. So, now it's time to cook these fish. Now keep in mind that after fishing you'll likely be very smelly. I think I see a wolf. So I want to step live.
I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
That's an owl. Don't worry about the owl. They don't hurt you. Ooh, I'm hungry. Well, you know what? We can fix that hungry stomach very quickly. Where's the door? Turn light. I can't see. This can be fun if you're being chased in by a hungry wolf or something. No, you have to shut the door. Otherwise the wolves can catch you in here. We're gonna drop these rabbits. You drop them right there. So, they're frozen now. I'll show you how to fix frozen rabbits. We'll put them by the fire. And we'll put them right over here. Let's turn off the light and let's start the fire. Let's use that wood we just got, and we'll use tinder plug will work. Let's get the fire started. There we go. Now, as you can see now, the rabbits are starting to thaw out. That'll make, when they're frozen, you can still harvest them, but it'll make harvesting much faster if they're rabbits are thawed. So let's go and cook. We can either cook in a pot. Let's take 40 minutes to cook. Do 55 minutes. Which will cook fast and also give you more time to idle. So you don't burn it as quickly. This will do a big fish. 44 minutes till ready. Let's go throw on some fuel like this cedar wood. And let's get an hour of sleep. Alright. This Falmouth bass is now cooked. So we can eat it right now, I guess. Gives us a whole bunch of calories. And it also gives us a bit of lamp oil, which goes right into this jerry can right here. Take it. Let's cook. Let's cook the rest of these fish. See, we got a bit more lamp oil. Bigger fish give you more oil. Still smelly. What have I got that's smelly? Let me check. Those fish are smelly. Oh yeah, I got 3 pieces of fish. No wonder. No. We can now harvest up these rabbit carcasses. Do that, you click on the carcass, you hit space, you can also do this in your inventory. You can harvest it with either a hacksaw, hatchet, or hunting knife. Hunting knife is the fastest, so let's harvest it up. Takes 6 minutes. Get the meat. Now let's cook with the pot. Put some more wood on that fire, what do you think? Go. Harvest this a bit more. Just grab the hide, the gut. The hide? 40 minutes. Just grab the gut now. Guts you can air dry in here in a house or in a cave, and you can use these for crafting stuff like snares and bows. Now, to cure guts, you just drop them on the ground like so. And let's just pass time till this rabbit is done. Let's just grab all the meat here. It takes 11 minutes. You can only cook 1 kilo at a time, which is kind of a bummer. One thing about rabbit meat is that it cooks fast, but it has very low energy.
I need to find a place to rest.
So you'll have to eat a lot of rabbit in order to keep yourself from going hungry. So rabbit meat is a very poor thing to bring along on trips. It's very sustainable. Should be stun them, but it's a very low energy density, so keep that in mind. Fish is also that way. It's quite sustainable, but it doesn't have a lot of calories per kilogram. So let's just drop it here. It's 5 days to cure, so don't be in a rush to make your snare or whatever. And let's go cook up some. Let's go make some water for the burning fire. 15 minutes. It's gonna take 30 minutes. Let's do 45 minutes. And I'm just gonna sleep for the rest of the night because I'm kind of tired. Let's sleep, I don't know, 6 hours. You should be fine. Alright, good morning. See, we have non-potable water now, because I didn't let it cook long enough to be potable. So in order to make this water potable, I can either boil it longer, or we can use these purification tablets. Okay, I have 1 liter of purified water. So one thing to be careful of is, see these icons for unsafe and potable water look very similar, so don't mix these two up. Or drink the wrong water by accident. I'm just gonna harvest this up. Because why not? There we go. Pelts can be cured the exact same way. You just plop them on the ground like this, and then you let them cure for 3 days. And you can craft with them. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna go, let's eat some, what do we got for breakfast here? I'll eat the rabbit meat, because rabbit meat is super duper heavy, and it attracts predators. Let's just eat all that rabbit meat. It's very lean meat, too, so. That's probably why it's got such low energy density. Might as well eat these sardines, eh? It's only 41 calories in there. Alright, so in order to prevent wolf troubles, I think what I'm going to do is put all my food in this, in here. Now keep in mind that the smelly arrow is not determined by the weight of the meat you have on you, but by the number of individual items you have. So it's best not to harvest like huge amounts of little pieces. Oh, what do you got down there? I think I missed the ski jacket.
What have we here?
Not the thing that I want. So anyway, I'm just going to... Shall we do it for the next little bit? Well, I'm just going to wait a bit till we can... You know what, I guess I can show you how to hunt with a bow. If you want. I mean, I have a bow here on me, so we can... Except for hunting. Now, the bow is a good way to hunt deer. I'm going to show you the easiest way to hunt deer. I don't have anything else to do today. I have to wait for the snare to catch a rabbit or not. Now, there were some deer over here just yesterday, and I wonder if they're still here. One. Alright. Now, here's a deer. One thing to keep in mind is that wolves hunt deer, and deer are very skittish. So I think that I can use this to my advantage. You can too. Just gotta get on the proper side of the deer. There we go. There's no problems on that side. I'm going to push this deer straight towards the walls. The deer will always run straight away from me. Come on, deer. Where are you? You're supposed to run. Why are you not running off? Oh boy. Another option that we can use is we can also try luring the wolves to the deer. That's another possibility. Or, of course, I can shoot with a revolver, but that's kind of tricky to do. Look at that. The deer have such a really long detection radius right there. Very hard to engage with a bow because you cannot squat while shooting the bow. Let's try this second. Let's see. I can hear the deer up there now. Now the trick to doing this, let's instead of bringing the deer to the wolf, let's try this. Let's bring the wolf to the deer. Alright. Make sure I know where the deer is. There you go. Come on, buddy. Just gotta walk backwards. The trick now is we gotta get the deer in the right spot. I gotta get the deer closer to me than the wolf. Here, like so. There we go. Potentially, if I do this right, Deer run off. Okay. What we're gonna do. I don't want the wolf to charge. That will cause problems. I'm gonna walk up on these rocks. I can walk up here safely. Ah, on here. We're gonna do this. Deer going the wrong way. Here comes the trickiest part. Probably use these techniques there. Problem is the wolf. Come on, wolf. You're not supposed to go that way. I was gonna get over to the side of the deer. Hopefully the deer does not see me. And this technique will not work. The deer sees you. You want to get the deer between yourself and the wolf if you can. This could be working. Let's try it. Alright, what about... There you go, there you go. Nope. Okay, he saw the deer for a second there. The other deer had run off. It's a problem. You're not supposed to run off like that. The only thing I could try to do is... Occasionally deer will run straight at you. Yeah, he's still there. I don't worry about him. Except for the bear. No bear. Good. No, squat. Did you lose? Okay, now he's focused on the deer. And one tricky thing here is that the wolf here will sometimes lead the deer a long way away. There's another wolf over there, eh? Oh! Now a chase has begun. There you go. Aha! Now is the time to do the hunt. Man, it's a steep hill that we're on. Okay, that just scared him off. I shot under his legs, but whatever. It does appear that I definitely scared the deer though. I did scare the wolf off. And now we have a deer carcass that gives us 9 kilos of meat and 1 hide and 2 guts. Okay, I don't really need the meat right now. Let's experiment on this other deer now. Alright, let's see if I can do this without missing this time. There you go, I hit that one. This honestly is the easiest and best way to deal with deer. Oh, the arrow broke, that's okay.
This'll come in handy.
And that wolf there will bleed out after a while. And the easiest way to find the wolf's carcass is look for the crows. When you get a deer, you can do a couple things with it. You can either harvest it, just like we did with the rabbits, or we can do something called quartering. Quartering takes an hour, and consumes 225 calories, but it means that I can actually transport the carcass to a safer spot to harvest. So we're gonna quarter it. Best to squat, so you're a little less visible. Do this, and be careful. The quarters are very attractive to predators. How heavy am I?
Too much stuff to carry.
Okay, now I'm going to be extremely attractive to any predator, so you want to be very careful when you after you quarter, be very mindful that there's a good chance you'll be attacked. So use your revolver, protect yourself, or bring along some flares. There was a wolf up there, and I bet you he's going to come down and say hi. Yep, I knew you would. And I'm encumbered too. Right out in front of this. Alright, so now we have a wolf on our hands. It's not an emergency. As you can see, you can deal with them with a flare. Or I'm going to show you another way you can deal with a pesky pooch that comes. First thing is you gotta get a little bit of distance between you and the pooch. Alright, and then go here. This. To burn. Oh, okay, look. Let's not burn that. But anyway, you can light a fire quickly. That will keep the wolves away. One other way to deal with the wolf is what I'm going to use. You got a decoy, which on the tree key, that can get the wolf off the trail, but it doesn't always work. Well, if you don't get him get too close, he will not charge. You may have to sprint a bit if you're encumbered. If you're really getting tired of the wolf, just fire a shot. No. Alright, we're in a struggle now. Now pick your weapon and attack. Alright. As you can see, we took a little bit of damage from that struggle, but it wasn't bad. If you use a hatchet or a knife, the wolf that attacked you will bleed. One thing to keep in mind is that, well, struggles are not the end of the world if you're armed and you have strong clothing like I do. If you're at a lower difficulty level, like warriors, even in stalkers to some extent, it's not, a struggle isn't too big a deal. But if you're an interloper, don't get into struggles. You will not likely survive. Alright, so let's just drop some of these quarters, because I'm going to run back and check my snare to see if there's anything that I could have caught there. Alright, so let me drop... Whoopsies. Alright. I'm just going to go back to the rabbit grove and check to see if we haven't caught a rabbit. That little run though, man, it consumes a lot of energy. Surprised that the bullets didn't scare him off. But bullets do often scare off wolves if you shoot a gun, but it doesn't always work. This one, I think each shot has a chance to scare off a wolf, but it's not a guarantee. The wolf will sometimes continue to charge even if hit, but usually if a wolf has been hit, the struggle will end pretty quickly because the wolf is taking so much damage. see our snare. Did we catch anything? No.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Looks like we did not catch anything. Maybe there's no rabbit. Maybe I stunned all the rabbits in the grove. Oh well. That's okay. We might find a rabbit later. There's other places you can snare rabbits too. Yeah, I forgot to mention that if all the rabbits in a grove are killed either by used stones or by wolves, then you won't get anything to snare for a few days till they respawn. Alright. Now that you have these quarters, what you'll want to do is butcher them as soon as you can, because quartered meat, meat on the animal or on the quarters just does not keep very long. If you butcher it and turn it into the actual meat, then it will keep much longer for you. You can't butcher a carcass that's more than half frozen. Anyway, so I'm going to finish quartering up these animals. The quarters are exactly twice the weight of the meat that you'll get out of them later. And if you do a big animal, then you will probably get more than 4 quarters. I know, math, but whatever. Let's put the meat in here, and it'll keep for quite a while here. One thing to keep in mind with meat is that even though it does deteriorate, once you cook it, it'll add 50% to the condition it's in. So that'll help. So it's best to store lots of uncooked meat and then cook it. Although cooking will reduce the rate of deterioration too. So yeah, just wait till if you have tons of meat, wait till the condition of it drops to around 50, and then cook it and store it outdoors. There's no outdoor container here, but I can show you how to make one in a future episode if you want. So yeah, I think that just about covers it for hunting, trapping, well, or attempted trapping anyway, fishing, firewood gathering, and wolf struggles. So basically Wildlife 101, or wildlife for the basics of wildlife on Great Bear Island. So I think we'll call it quits in this episode at this point, so take care, and we'll see you later. Have a good time. Bye-bye.